Guys, today we have this bad boy right here. If you don't know what this goes with the Vitcher 1 glasses to actually give them some actual power. So, very similar actually to the beam from the X-Real glasses. This is a bad boy that goes ahead and connects right to the glasses just like this. And with this, you can actually get your own library of different applications. You're also able to watch YouTube. You're able to pretty much do a lot, including remote play for PlayStation, just from having this. So not having any other device, not using anything else, just this, you can do pretty much everything, which is actually really freaking dope. You can also connect through this little USB-C port right here, connect this to an Xbox, connect this to a Switch, connect this to a PC, and utilize it even more through that feature. Now, I will say if you connect this neckband right here to, let's say, for example, an iPhone, the iPhone will tell you that it's drawing too much power. So it doesn't work with an iPhone. I tried it with a Galaxy S24 Ultra, and it works okay. But for an iPhone, no, it's not going to work. So don't try to use it with an iPhone. You can use the glasses with an iPhone and the Galaxy S24 Ultra with the glasses. But when it comes to this neckband, do not do it with this. Now, this neckband, as I said before, does connect right here. And if I go ahead and take this off, it actually has some features on this neckband right here. So starting off right away, we have, as you guys can see, a little directional pad, and we have 4 buttons here. On the other side, we have a settings button, we have a power button, and we have a volume rocker. So it's actually pretty simple and simplistic, in all honesty. I'll get into my issues with it in a second, but it's honestly the simplest thing you could have. Like, this is great, but at the end of the day, this is loud, it heats up, and you have to have it connected, like, you know, from obviously your iPhone or whatever you're connecting to your glasses, and it's a process. And if you just want to use the X-Real beam, no big deal at all. The problem with this, though, is it comes down to it's not as optimized or as many applications as this is, which is kind of the problem. And also with this one, you can't run every single application on this when it comes to like you connecting an iPhone or a Galaxy S24 Ultra, because there's a DMCA on this, which means you can't record anything or you can't stream everything because they think you're gonna record it and upload content. So it's a process. These, on the other hand, don't have that problem. So, and these also have Netflix built in. I mean, again, like I said, there's like 30 different applications. It's like Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Hulu, Max. List goes on and on. Now, let's talk about the problems with these, because there are some problems with this. And actually, ironically enough, my first problem I had with this was when I first got it, I thought it was broken. That's right, I thought this was broken when I first got it, because I took it out of the box, and by the way, when you plug this in, you gotta pull your hair back. There is a little hair thing like this that comes with the Vitcher ones, which is nice, but at the same time, you still can get your hair stuck if you have longer hair like myself. Well, not longer hair, but more, you can see, I have hair. Nonetheless, though, when I first got these, I charged them for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, right? And I wanted to try it out, right? That's pretty much everyone wants to do it. It said it had like 86% battery. I said, cool, no big deal. Let's go ahead and try them out. Put them on. And the first thing I realized after I think it was like 20 minutes, they just died. And I was like, okay, that's weird. So I turned them back on, and then I saw 56% battery. And I said, okay, well, cool, whatever. And then they died again. And I literally could not even turn them on. It kept turning them on, kept turning off. Turning on, turning off, turning on, turning off. With 56% battery, they did that. So I was like, okay, well, they're broken, right? That's just the obvious, thing to think about. You have to charge them fully. The first time you get them, charge them to 100%. The manual will tell you it's an hour and 30 minutes to charge them to 100%. That's not right. The actual truth is it will take you around 2.5 hours to charge them 100%. the first time at least. And I'm using a fast charger. So that's number one. Number two, after you charge them up and everything's cool now and everything's fine, the next problem I have is going to be the heat. The heat and the noise. These are louder than the X-Real Beam. 100%. And that's saying a lot because this is loud. Very loud. The second thing is the heat. Now, these are around your neck, okay? So just keep that in mind. This thing right here, this side, not this, actually, no, not this side. This side heats up like a mofo. And that's an understatement to say that. It is like lava. So when you have this on your neck and it's just lava on your neck, you can imagine how uncomfortable it gets after, let's say, an hour worth of having it on your neck. That's a problem. And that's why, again, personally speaking, they aren't my favorite thing to use because of how hot they get. They get noisy, but you got your media going, you're watching something, you're playing games, who cares? The noise isn't really a big deal. Same thing with the noise with this. Although with this, you can actually have it away from you while the noise is going, so it's not a big deal. This is around your neck. And if you want to have it not around your neck, well, you kind of can't, because this is how long the cable is. And by the way, I tried to plug in this USB-C to here and then into my glasses to see if I could, like, kind of push it away. You can't. It has to be, in order to use this, you have to use this cable right here, which is so short. Vitcher, if you could make that cable longer and I could have this, so I could have it away from me while I'm using it, 1,000 times better. But very much like my other review of these glasses or the X-Real, there's so many features that I love that are like, it's like this glasses has 1, 2, 3. I love those features. These glasses have 1, 2, 3. I love these features. Put them together, please. You can make these glasses so much better if you just put them together. Now, since my last review of these glasses, I did go ahead and get prescription inserts, which pretty much they're as simple as this. So you can see they just go ahead and go in here. They magnetized right there. And now I have, prescription inserts. So now I can see, and to be honest, does it cost a lot of money to get these? Yes. You have to get them from China, so it's a process. But once you get them, pretty easy. I can see perfectly fine inside these glasses. I like these glasses a lot more. Again, like I said, it is a process. But if you're going to really invest into these, then I guess, it's not bad if you wear glasses, right? You can fix the problem. I didn't know that they offered them, by the way, when I made my first video, because you have to go through Lensology, and there's a whole process with a form and stuff. Yeah, so I didn't realize that. Anyway, though, because the one I got for the X-Reals came from OnsVR.com, which does not make Vitcher One glasses prescriptions. They only make X-Reals. I know they make pretty much every AR headset possible you can think of. They make lenses for, except for the Vitchers. And they also make it for the MetaQuest devices as well. PlayStation VR, PlayStation VR 2, the Apple Vision. Like, they are the company to go to, right? To get any Lens VR headset made. For some reason, they don't make Vitchers. And Lensology is the only company out there that makes Vitcher ones. Not complaining because they look good, but at the end of the day, yeah, so it's a process. Nonetheless, though, let's talk about the next issue, because there is more issues with these than meets the eye. Okay, let me just connect. Wait, hold up. Why is this not connecting? Hang on. Okay, I'm not sure why this is not connecting. There we go, okay. Sometimes a little finicky with this cable. Other cable, no problem at all, ever, but this cable, a little bit of problems. Next problem I have, and this is a problem that a lot of people have. You put the thing right here, right? The control pad, which it's so inconvenient, okay? Because at the end of the day, this is around your neck, okay? You can't see the controls. So, for example, now you can change the controls in settings. They give you an ability to do that, which is nice. But when you're doing this, right, you're moving the controls up, down, left, right. It's weird because you can't see the actual controller. Now, I know that I think Rokid has a separate controller for your glasses. I'm not saying you need to do that, but that's why, again, if this cable was longer, this would be so much better. If I could just hold this in my hand and go like this, I like it a lot better. I think it would be a cool idea. But that's that. And again, you have settings, power, volume rocker. I like the volume rocker right here, so I can just go up and down volume. I like that. When it comes to the power and settings, I sometimes get them switched up. Again, that's a problem where I wish I had it in my hand and not in, a glasses form on my side of my face. That is my problem there. Other than that, though, again, all the problems I listed, it's cool. It really is. Now, the problem is, does it do a better job at the end of the day than using this? Like, connecting my phone to it or connecting my phone to glasses? No. It really doesn't. At the end of the day, it really doesn't do that much better of a job. I don't use it to game on my PlayStation. If you do, you might like it a little bit better. But other than the obvious, there is a head tracking feature, which don't use it. Me personally, I don't like it. Okay, so you can double click the settings button and it lets you head track wherever you're looking is where your cursor moves. It's not a good feature. Not a good feature, in my opinion. Also, by the way, whenever you do anything with anything in this, you have to, like, when you put in, like, if you're doing a keyboard, for example, like, how do I put this? If you have to type in a password, right? You have to go like this. Up, down, up, down. And it's the most frustrating thing ever because it's very easy when you're clicking these buttons to click the middle button. So you might push two different characters at once, which is very frustrating. Also, another thing here is the YouTube app. The YouTube app on this is great. It's fantastic. It looks amazing. You can't sign into your account. Can't sign into your YouTube account at all. And it is the most annoying thing ever. Because the problem is, the YouTube app is on this, right? There's a YouTube app. But there's no web browser that's connected to the YouTube app. There is a web browser on here, but there's a YouTube app by itself. So when you click on sign in, it does nothing. Because there's nothing to redirect it to a web browser. Usually when you on any application on your phone or whatever, when you are on an application and you click on sign in, it usually redirects you to Google's website, google.com, to sign into your account. Well, you can't sign into your account if there's no redirect link. So you can't log into a YouTube on this. So the YouTube app is great, but you can't log into your account. So you can't get all your stuff and you can't get your ad blocker if you have YouTube Premium. So you have to just deal with the ads. You can't have the videos you want to see. It makes it to a point where I don't even want to watch YouTube on here. And if I want to watch YouTube, I'll just use my phone and connect it. Pretty much that. There is one more feature that I do kind of like, and is if you click, I think it's the home button twice, it actually moves the display from being right in front of your face to like the right hand corner. It's not as good as the X-Reels. The X-Reels, while using the X-Reel beam, you're able to do a, I think it's called Sideshow, where it puts it in the left hand corner or right, or wherever you want, whatever corner you choose. And it makes it very small, and I love that for watching like baseball games and football games, but these don't give you that option. So, again, like I said, these are exact same price, both of these devices. $130 about. It really comes down to personal preference. I mean, when it comes to if you have an X-Reel behind me or you have the Virtual ones, whether or not you want to pick them up, yeah, it's something else. I probably will still rock with using my phone more than these. But if you don't want to have your phone on you and you're walking around, let's say you're going for a walk in a very nice ventilated area, or let's say it's like, nice breeze outside and you don't have to deal with the heat of these, it's not bad. Is it the perfect? No. But it is what it is. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. See you guys next one.